What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be going over a TH7 farming strategy, the GIBARCH with Wizards farming strategy, and this is a really good strategy if you don't want to use the Goblin strategy, which is also on my channel. It's a very balanced farming strategy as you have a lot of firepower with the extra Wizards and a lot of cover with the Giants and Barbarians as the Archers and Wizards behind them take out a lot of these structures and buildings in order to get, all the loot that you gain from the raid. Let's take a look at the army composition before we go over any replays. And as you can see, I pretty much got it loaded up here. It's about 50 archers and barbarians. We have 10 giants, 4 wall breakers, 10 wizards, and then 2 heals and a rage. And then in your CC, you can pretty much use whatever you want. I always ask for any type of ground troops. Anything that can help out on the ground is usually what I try to put in my CC, whether it's giants, hogs, more barbarians, more archers, Valkyries, bowlers, miners. Anything on the ground is really going to help the strategy a lot better than an air unit. So before we jump into the replays, let's just go ahead and look at the attack log while using some of this, because I lost a lot of the replays due to it expiring, or just because it just won't let me look at the replays. But you can see there, the strategy can be used for either dark elixir or gold and elixir, or both. You see the top two there, we got about 1,000 on each dark elixir, and then the third one down we got 370,000, 400,000, 300,000. A lot of good loot with this strategy, finding good bases, hitting them the right way, and as you can see there, just tons of good loot from using this strategy. And that's all I really use is this GIBARCH with Wizards. I usually have hogs in it. Sometimes I bring Valkyries like that one right there, but unfortunately I can't look at all the replays because some of them are from like 2 weeks ago. So I just wanted to show you guys the log of using this strategy, and it works really well. It's just as good as the Goblin strategy, but in case you don't focus on goblins or you don't like using them, the GIBARCH plus Wizards farming strategy is also really good for farming. Alright, so with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into a replay using this strategy. Alright, so here's our first example here. I'm just going to let it play straight through, and it's pretty easy to do. You just load out the CC troops if there are any there, you pull them out, you kill them, and then you continue on with the attack. As you can see there's no CC troops, so I'm going straight for the dark elixir on this one. So this one doesn't have a lot of gold and elixir, but I noticed it had over 1,000 dark elixir, which is really rare to see. So I wanted to take the dark elixir and use it for my king or for my hogs, whatever I'm upgrading. It's always nice to have that much dark elixir at your disposal, so that way you can help build up your dark elixir troops and all that. But as you can see there, giants came down, wizards, archers, everybody just funneled into the middle there, wall break right into that first layer, right where the dark elixir was, and I just pretty much smashed my way in, got all the dark elixir that I wanted. And I think at this point we got about 25 seconds left on the replay. I just go for scraps and couple extra percentage, just to help with the loot bonus and all that. But there wasn't a lot of gold and elixir here. This was mainly for dark elixir. You can use it for dark elixir, you can also use it for gold and elixir, or you can use it for all three. It doesn't really have a specific resource that this strategy is for. It's just using it to farm if you don't like to use goblins. Some people don't really focus on goblins, or maybe their goblins are too weak, so they end up dying too easily from mortars and wizard towers. So it's always nice to have a backup plan. GIBARCH is one of the most basic attack strategies, so it's always nice to fall back on it when you need help farming or whatever it is you're doing. Alright, this next replay here, we got a dead-ish base. It's not really dead. I think he looks sort of active. It's just not well taken care of. So it's a very easy base to take down. I mean, everything's in the middle here. And as you see, I smashed through pretty easily. Giants are coming in. Wizards, barbarians. I snuck a couple wall breakers, broke open the wall there. And they're just funneling in and destroying everything. So the strategy is very easy. You put down your giants first, right? And then you put down the wall breakers to break through the walls. All right, once you've broken the walls down, the giants are going to go in. You can send your wizards and archers, and then you want to send some barbarians in there too, so they can stay in front of the wizards and the archers and receive most of the damage as they make their way in. Use your heal, use your raise spell when you need to, so that way they can stay alive longer. You can get through the resources and all the buildings that you need to get through faster, easier, and without having to worry about them all going down. But as you can see here, it's a pretty easy base to get through. I mean, if you're gonna find bases like this down here. I'm in Silver League 2, and they're not very difficult to find. A lot of dead bases. A lot of people just don't really care about their base layout. And as you can see, I racked up 300,000 gold and 450,000 elixir without really trying too hard. It's a very easy strategy to do. It does not involve a lot of steps or anything like that. So I'm going to go over one more replay here just to show you guys. I mean, it's not very difficult to do. So this is a very different base. This is a very specific attack that I'm going for, again, dark elixir. And you see I'm picking off the drills here with my, my barch. And then the storage is all the way on the outside here, so I can go ahead and snipe that off pretty easily. You can see I'm distracting all the defenses and using wizards and archers to reach over the wall. and they go ahead and take down that storage. Then I come on the other side over here to take down the town hall. I don't know if I use most of my troops here. It's only about 25 seconds left on the replay, but I think I just use a majority of them to take down the town hall, get the remainder of the dark elixir. And I actually ended up missing some of it over here because that drill didn't go down like I thought it was. But as you can see there, sending gold, I send the heal in, the rage, archers are going in. At this point I'm just picking up some extra percentage, because every percentage you get a little bit more loot bonus. I mean, you're down in the silver 2 league, so you don't get that much, but you see I ended there and I get 1000 dark elixir again. So it's a very easy strategy to do. It's very applicable to people who don't have the you know, the max goblins or anything like that. So as you can see there, I don't even have the max goblins for this account. I just use the GIBARCH to farm my Town Hall 7. So very easy strategy to do, very simple. Definitely recommend it for people who don't have goblins or just don't have a strategy in general. Don't mix like loons and dragons and giants and stuff like that unless you're doing like a specific like ground air attack like GB loon or something. But I see people with like wizards and dragons and loons, and they don't really have a focus. They just put the best troops together that they think is going to get them the resources and, you know, all that stuff. But yeah, start with GIBARCH, throw some wizards in there, get some CC troops, whatever it is, just get something. And make sure you put your giants down first. Then you bring the wall breakers in, right? Then the wizards are going to come behind the giants, and then the archers and the barbarians all come in and help out. You heal them, you rage them, and you get all those resources. But that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Very short, very quick, very easy attack strategy. Definitely recommend it for people, again, who don't have goblins or just don't have a general idea of how to farm. But other than that, guys, that's all I really have for the video. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know down below. And if you enjoyed it, definitely appreciate a like, comment, subscribe. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.